The nurse handed me my phone the morning after they removed the stitches. "Your son called. Sounded urgent." I pressed the screen with fingers still bruised from the IVs. Missed calls, voicemails, then a message. Just one line. "I had to sell the house. It's done." I stared at it for a long time. Not angry, not even surprised. Just cold. The kind of cold that seeps into your bones and stays there. The house wasn't just wood and walls. It was the last thing my wife and I built together. It was the last thing he hadn't taken. Until now. I sank back into the hospital bed and exhaled slowly. Then I opened the hidden folder on my phone, the one labeled June, and I smiled. It began with silence. Not the comforting kind. The kind that spreads when someone you love starts looking through you instead of at you. He stopped visiting, stopped calling. When I asked if he could help with the yard, he said he was too busy. Said I should sell, downsize, be realistic. That word, realistic, was a knife. I ignored it, like I ignored the fact that he now drove a new Audi, that he started talking about opportunities and equity, like he was pitching me something. He wasn't asking for advice anymore. He was circling. Then came the fall, the literal one. Slipped in the hallway, fractured a hip. Woke up in a hospital room with beeping monitors and unfamiliar faces. My son wasn't there. Not until the 5th day. And even then, he brought a briefcase. Not flowers. I pretended not to notice the papers he placed beside my water cup. Real estate listings. Just options, he said. I nodded. Let him talk. Let him believe I was weak. That's what they always do when you're quiet. They think silence means surrender. I told him I'd think about it. He smiled, but it didn't reach his eyes. I started making calls from the hospital bed. Old lawyer, older friend from the clerk's office. Asked a few soft questions with hard implications. 3 days later, I learned my signature had appeared on a power of attorney document filed the same day I was admitted. Strange, considering I couldn't hold a pen at the time. Even stranger when I requested a copy and saw my name, and not my handwriting. He forged it. Sold the house a week later. I told no one, not yet. Instead, I had the sale frozen through an emergency injunction. He didn't know. I wanted him calm, confident, until the courtroom lights hit him like interrogation bulbs. The courtroom was quiet. Dust danced in the morning light that filtered through the stained windows. He sat across from me, all tailored suit and fake concern. His lawyer whispered to him like a serpent. The judge cleared his throat. I stood slowly. My cane echoed against the marble floor. Your Honor, before we proceed, I have one document to submit. I handed it to the bailiff. The judge adjusted his glasses. What is this? An independent handwriting analysis, I said. Compared to past documents I've signed. I looked at my son. His lips parted slightly. Not a word. The judge turned the pages, then paused. He looked at me, then at him. This signature is a forgery. The words hit like a bomb. My son blinked rapidly. Dad, I didn't. I raised a hand. He went silent. Because he knew. He didn't deny it again, just looked away, as if that would erase the guilt crawling up his neck. After the ruling, house reinstated, charges pending, I waited outside. Not for drama, just finality. He followed me to the parking lot. You planned this. I turned to him slowly. I watched you play your game. I just chose to end it at the right time. He stepped forward, eyes wild. It was a house, Dad. It was a betrayal. My voice never rose. That's the difference between anger and strategy. One burns, the other buries. He swallowed. I leaned in. I would have given you everything, but you tried to take it. I got into my car, let the door shut with finality. He stood there, smaller now, Not the man I raised, just the stranger who tried to steal my life and wear it like a suit. The house is quiet again. The stairs still creak the same. The sunlight still falls through the kitchen window the way it did when she was alive. But it's different now, not because of the court case, but because of him. Because I finally saw what I didn't want to see. That blood isn't loyalty. That family can rot too. He doesn't call. I don't wait. I changed the locks, updated the will, removed his name. This house, this life, is mine again. And now, so is my silence. He thought I was too old to fight back. He forgot who taught him how to win.